Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Now you hear me? Yeah, I know you do. I see it up there now. There we go. So, Caleb, is it really the busiest day today? The media has already forgotten about this event, so I'm not expecting too many people. He posted something in general a while ago. I don't know if we're going to see anything tonight. No, oh, what, you got bad weather, Hunter? I think you got the good night anyway, Hunter. Yesterday was the night the media was really playing it up. So you had a good night last night. I had nothing but clouds in Starfront. And Detroit. Ay, ay, ay. Boy, let me tell you, I had a long day. You know, as most people know, my sister has cancer. She's not making that a secret to anybody. I spent, gosh, when did I leave? 1:30 or 2 p.m. I spent all day in emergency with her until about, I think I left about 10:30 p.m. tonight. We took her from emergency in Fairlane down to the main campus in Detroit. And now she's got a room. She's got the most nicest room. And so it's not an emergency yet where we're going to be spending the night. I mean, the surgery is not until Tuesday. When she had the surgery, then we'll be staying overnight. But now she's got the best room. And I hope they keep her in the hospital. So my days are going to be at the hospital. And then I don't know what's going to happen the day of the surgery. That's going to be a crazy day. That's the scoop. My day was, most of the day was an emergency. I hope she does well too. It's just crazy. But at least she's at the hospital. So in case of another emergency, you know, we're not in panic mode. She's there, surrounded by nurses and doctors. Crazy. Yeah, thanks. She's killing me though. It's too much. She talks to everybody. I have cancer. She, as soon as the ambulance driver came to pick her up to transport her to the main campus, I'm dying. I'm like, stop talking like this. You're not dying. Not yet, anyway. But she's telling everybody her whole life story now. Yeah, she has to have a hysterectomy to get out two large masses. But they said, look, the cancer's not in the pancreas, it's not in the liver, it's not in the lungs. So hopefully it's all localized and they can just get it out of there. I don't know, Cider. Cider, you're cursed. You're never going to get a free membership. Yeah, it was that. But the problem, Hunter, is that she kept it a secret for 5 years when she had symptoms. So she didn't tell anyone until it got to the point where it became an emergency. Blake! Thank you, Blake. That was very, very generous of you. Hunter, how many views did you end up getting last night? Thank you, Blake. That's very generous. Maybe Cider will get lucky today. You were so lucky. I bet I would have had over 100,000 views if I could have live streamed last night. 32,000. Excellent. That's excellent. Did you get a lot of new subscribers? I'm going to be happy if I see one freaking meteor. And I know the media is not playing it up because right now we only got 33 concurrent viewers. What time is it now? I'm not going to beat a dead horse. If we don't see a single meteor in 45 minutes, I'm shutting this show down. We better see something. Thank you. Thank you again, Blake. That was very generous. Cider, I think you're about over 600 now. Yeah. Blake, holy moly. That is very generous of you. 50 memberships. Thank you, Blake. Cider, you can give it up. You're cursed. You're not going to get one. Everybody else is going to get a membership except Cider. Well, that was worth doing a live stream right there. Blake just gifted 70 memberships. Brody, I can't imagine that, Brody. I can't imagine every user on YouTube has to go into their setting and accept free gifts. I don't think Cider has to do that. I think only the people broadcasting have to do that. Thanks again, Blake. Hey, we see something? No, that's just a plane. Whoops. Well, I tell you what, Cider, I'm gonna donate 30, Cider. That will make it 100 free memberships today. If you don't get one now, then you can forget it. Because Blake already did 70. I'm going to do 30. Just for you, Blake. Just for you, Cider, I mean. Let me go to my live stream here. Membership gifting. Oh, you can only do 10, 20, or 50. I'll do 20. Really? That's your last chance. Right, buy him a $10 play card. I can't do that, Brody. I can't buy him a gift card unless he gets his parents' approval. And his parents already dissed my page before. I'm not doing that. They told him, don't waste your time with that stuff. Redhead is here? Where's Redhead? Redhead! I haven't seen you in a long time. Greetings. I really want to see a meteor today, everybody. I really do. I'll be very embarrassed if I come up empty. I'll probably unlist this page, is what I would do. You know, I think I'm going to do the, Brody, I'm going to do the browser mechanism instead. With OBS. This is too cumbersome to try and, I was in a hurry. I'm going to add browser window. I can remember my damn password for this. Hang on. Okay. Scope's camera is offline. No, it isn't. God. Hang on, everybody. Is it because I screwed up my password? Offline. Hang on. Sorry, everybody. Give me 1 second here. That's what I get for trying to be fancy. Don't scare me, Brody. Don't scare me like that. They purposely took it offline. You know what happens when it goes offline? I have to go outside and take out the battery and plug the battery back in. It's the only way to get it working again. So you guys can keep an eye. Make sure there's no skunks. I'll be right back. Hang on 1 second. I got to go outside. I'm back. Hello, everybody. You didn't see any skunks, did you? The goal is to see at least one frickin' meteor, please. Beans make noise, good conversation. We're having a very good conversation, I see, about beans. Oh, the webcam. I forgot. No way. I'm stressed out enough. I'm stressed out enough. I'm not touching Nina today. I can't do it. But tomorrow, providing there's no more emergencies, because my sister's already in the hospital, I'm going to take the first half of the day. My brother's going to take the second half of the day, so I will be free tomorrow if there's no surprises. So tomorrow, if Stan is available, I think I can do Nina tomorrow. That sounds bad if you don't know what Nina is. It sounded very. Nina is software, not a person. And I say I can do Nina. We're not talking about a female. When I was outside, I saw these clouds coming. Hello from Michigan. Cool. Do it with Nina. Nina is astrophotography software. I hate it when the camera follows me. I thought I would like that feature, but I really don't. I'm going to turn off the AI tracking here. Nina with Nina. What do you guys think the odds are of actually seeing a meteor today? We saw one a couple nights ago from Detroit. I'll be happy if we just see one. In Texas, I'm capturing another globular cluster since the moon is very bright. This time I'm capturing M75. There's the Milky Way, by the way. The Milky Way, as seen from the Starfront Observatory's the Starfront Observatory. Nice looking Milky Way, huh? Right down the middle. Cider's got to make an announcement. Why do I fear this? Oh, you passed your first AP Physics test. Congratulations. What does AP stand for? Congratulations. James Dugan. You seen heaps last night. Yeah. I just want to see one tonight. On whose live stream? Bill's stream. Hey, I gotta ask. In our Discord, somebody posted a picture of the narrowband channel. I don't know his name, but Melly, he was looking very ill. Where did you see that picture? Because I haven't seen a video of him in a long time. He's another person battling cancer. But he really looked gaunt. Gaunt, is that the word? Like Steve Jobs kind of used to look. That's how they used to describe Steve Jobs at the end. Visible Dark was in a Discord call with him? Wow. Is that his name, Ben? I didn't know Visible Dark had a Discord. Or did the Astro or the Narrowband channel have the Discord? You guys are on top of the Discord stuff. Guys, if we don't have a comment in 30 minutes, I think I'm going to pull the plug because this is very embarrassing if we're not seeing any comets. Hunter, how many comets do you think you saw last night? But your skies were darker. I'm pointing kind of northeast. None? Oh, not comets, meteors. Meteors. You know I never get these names right. Meteors. Thank you for the correction. I know. I always get the names wrong. Dozens? Wow. I'm going to show you guys what we did see a couple nights ago on my live stream. Let me show you so you're not completely wasting your time here. Hang on. Okay, let me show you one. I'm going to show you one here. That was on Hunter when I was live streaming. You see that one? You see that? That was a good one. That was a good one. That's what we're looking for tonight. And here's another one. You see it go across the middle of the screen there? This is from a couple nights ago. And that one was from Detroit. You can see it going across the screen there. Oh, where did it go? Let's see it one more time. Right there. That was a good one. And here's the big one on Hunter's. That was huge. So that's what we're hoping to see tonight. These clouds aren't helping. Yeah, that doesn't work, Destiny, because my star front is not a live. This is not live right here. This is a 7-second exposure. So it's unlikely that we're not gonna see one whiz by. Maybe we would get a single picture of it, but it wouldn't be whizzing by. Because we're waiting 7 seconds every 7 seconds for the next exposure. But the Milky Way is a nice view. The comet contest is. Are you now? You got Martin saying comet. The meteor contest. Meteor. I I corrupted Martin. When I was in the emergency, I got hungry. I went to the vending machine, and it said $3.50 for a little bag of chips. Like, well, you know what? I got so hungry. Okay, I'm going to spend $3.50 for a tiny bag of chips. I waved my phone for Apple Pay. I hit the button and then I got the wrong chips. Can you believe it? $3.50 on the wrong one. I forced myself to eat them. For that money, I'm eating them. Yeah. Oh, $4 for you. Oh no. Yeah, that's a good question, Destiny. It can be changed. I tried to go faster. Let's see. It just doesn't. It's still not fast enough. But let's try it. I'm going to turn up the gain to 600. Let's see what this does first, and then we'll drop down. Okay. So now let's drop the exposure down to say 3 seconds. Let's see what 3 seconds looks like. Okay, that's 3 seconds. Let's try 1 second. Hmm. This is 1 second. Maybe this is a. Will this do? Or should I go even lower? As long as we can see stars, that's a good sign and we can see the Milky Way. Maybe we got a better chance of seeing meteors. There, is that one? No, that looks like a satellite. Yeah. Should I go half a second? Let's see what half a second does. Wait. This is about half a second. Hello, Pete. We're trying to see some meteors. I think I got a better chance of seeing something in Texas. Now I'm pointing south, though. My Skycam points south. I can't really control that. Try 0.3. All right, let's try it. That would be 300 milliseconds, right? Wait. 300 ms. Is it bright enough to still see? You think this would be good? I think the chances of seeing a meteor on this screen are better than Detroit. Wait, I'm going to change this. I'm not going to say Detroit. I'm just going to say, change the title of my page here. What if I stretch it? Wait, doot. What about a default stretch? Is this bad? Do you think we would see comets with this, meteors with this view? Or is this too dark? Yuck. You don't like that? Too dark? I can go back with this. Now, Brody said something about binning. Where's the binning? Not Brody, Caleb. See, I get names wrong. I know. Where is that? Binning right up here where it says 1. What, you want me to try 2? Whoops. No, I don't think so. That ain't gonna work. Any other suggestion? No, 2 times binning is going to give me half the screen size, right? I don't think I want to do that. I didn't like how that looks. How do I lower the red, though? We might be missing something in... I don't know how to control the red in this histogram. Oh. I didn't want to do that. I saved it. Oh, just pull the curve? I can do that? I can't pull it here. Oh, I can pull it. This is good right here. I think this is good. Let's not mess with it. Let me see what this one does. After I just said, let's not mess with it. Whoever said this was going to be the best day for the meteor shower? I don't see nothing. Here's Detroit again. Should I have a split view so we can watch 2 screens at a time? Let me do that. Oh, I'd have to play with some OBS settings to do this. Okay, wait. I'm gonna play with some OBS settings, and I'm gonna do the split view. Starfront is the one to use. What if I just make Starfront bigger? That's what she said. I'm afraid if I do a split screen, it's gonna be too small. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see any meteors. So now one will come, right? I'm going to stay on this for 5 minutes, and let's just. If we don't see any at Starfront, then forget it. If we don't see anything at Starfront, we ain't going to see nothing tonight. I don't know if it was Brody or somebody said tonight was going to be the best night, but I don't think so. You can see the Milky Way is kind of disappearing as the moon kind of is rising again. Oh, hang on. Let me show you something. This is what I'm actually capturing with my telescope. M75. It's a small cluster, but I want to complete the entire Messier catalog. That's what that looks like. A globular cluster. Yeah, I've got a lot of objects in my backlog. I got too many clusters. Does anybody want to place a bet that we see a meteor in the next 10 minutes? Whoever said that tonight was going to be the best night, I don't think so. A 0% chance, you say. I don't think this view is smooth enough to see. We might see a blip. You really got to keep your eyes open. Was from NASA. I don't need these headphones. Please, one meteor. I'm not asking for the world here. Please, one effing meteor. You forgot to press record. Sure you did. Ah, I saw a meteor, but I forgot to capture it. Sure you did. We believe you. Should I stay on this view or go back to Detroit? You put the grandkids to bed. That's a good idea. You like this view better? I don't know. If Stan is up for Nina, what I can do tomorrow is process a cluster at 8, and then we do Nina at 9. I'll be back from the hospital by then, assuming my sister doesn't have any more emergencies. As long as Stan is free, right? Thank you, Truth. My sister thinks she's dying, but I have to stay on the positive side. I don't know how many times she needs to be told, look, it's not in the liver, it's not in the pancreas, it's not in the lung. It hasn't spread that much. They might have to take out some lymph nodes, but I think she's got a lot of time left. I refuse to think the worst until the worst happens. Are you kidding? In 2 more hours? In 2 more hours, it should pick up from 0. It should pick up. You know what? I'm going to keep my Detroit screen up above to see if there's really any activity over there. Why do you got to wake up early tomorrow? That's what they say, huh? Oh my God, I just saw a giant one in Detroit. I'm kidding. I didn't see nothing. Oh, another solar mosaic. I don't know if Hunter is still here. The queue was empty, so I don't even know what today's NASA APOD is going to be. Let me see NASA APOD. NASA astronomy picture of the day. A globular cluster. Give me a frickin' break. M13. I've sent them 1,000,000 globular clusters. And they'd pick that one. Really? Really? Nonsense. It's rigged. It's rigged, I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't want to criticize on a public stream. We want to be careful. We're public here. We're not going to criticize. But I've sent so many. Why didn't they pick mine? Screw APOD, huh? If they see this stream, I'm never going to get an APOD. Let me see if the queue is... That was the... Let's see if the queue is empty still. Okay. The queue is still empty, Hunter. Hunter's got some chances of getting an APOD. I got a slim chance. Sometimes they got the queue out 2 weeks in advance. Right now, they've been keeping it empty day by day. Oh, did you see something? Another poor astro picture. Sometimes you may be right. I've seen some stuff that it defies belief how bad the picture actually was. Like, and it caused an uproar. And there was another one I think I mentioned before where it was an outright fake. And they posted it, and then they had to take it down when they realized it was fake. Somebody submitted a ISS transit over Saturn, and it turned out to be fake, but it got an APOD. They're like, whoops, and they pulled it out. It's pointing at the Milky Way. I'm not sure where Sagittarius is. Is that in the direction of the Milky Way? I'm pointing almost directly south. Is that where Sagittarius is? I am pointing south. Oh, center of the Milky Way. Gotcha. Yep. That's where we're pointing. Well, I hit my deadline of wanting to see a meteor by now, and I said I was going to stop the stream, but should we keep going? I mean, we're almost at the 1 hour mark, and I haven't seen anything. I had a feeling. Someone said today was going to be the best day, and I'm like, no. Keep it up. That's what she said. That was easy. Look at your last message. I went back in the feed and around. Really? Caveman said he saw one. Are you sure? That's good. Does anybody else see it? How many meteors have we seen tonight? Well, I would say we've seen 0. Zero. The big night was last night. Hunter was seeing Hunter saw dozens last night. I went to bed early because I had crap skies. Just mine. The Milky Way is right in the middle of the screen here. You could see it more clearly if I went with longer exposures. But I shortened the exposures to hopefully to catch a meteor. Hello, Justin. That's what Detroit is looking right now. Kind of ugly skies. Excuse me. I just want to see one before I go to bed. Just one. Here, that's what she said. Pete, why don't you sleep? When do you ever sleep, Pete? Pete's on the across the pond. He doesn't sleep ever. Oh, I need water and candy. Oh, my stomach is so big. I need a baggy shirt to hide my stomach. Ugh. During the day, usually. Gotcha. I would do that too, Pete, if I could get away with it. I got too many people calling me. Why are you still sleeping, Chuck? I'm never left alone ever. Even if I try to take a long nap. Wake him up. Maybe he's dead. Make sure he's okay. Wake him up. My God. Did you really just see one, caveman? This is the second time you've claimed to see one. How come nobody else is claiming this? I have suckers. I have jawbreakers. I have Zots. Last time I got candy, everybody started making excuses to leave my stream. Maybe I eat like a pig. I like sweet. I love those, but I don't have any. I I try to get everybody's got bad teeth around here. I wonder why. And I keep biting down on the jawbreakers with the same back teeth. I know my teeth are going to break soon. I'm going to get some candy. I'll be right back. As we wait for the most boring meteor shower that ever. I saw one. Did you see it? I thought I saw one right here. Did you guys see it? Were you looking? I saw something streak down here. Maybe I imagined it. You saw a line, very faint. Maybe I should make it 200 milliseconds to go even faster. Oops. That was it. I'm right back. All right, I got a sucker. I got a couple of jawbreakers and the Zot. I'm going to have the Zot. The Zot is kind of sour. Last night was the night. Good night. Good night, caveman. This is a total bust. This is the worst meteor shower I've ever seen. Not one meteor. I think the peak was last night. This is the bust, man. Like watching paint dry. What I should be doing is live stacking M75 and let it run all night. That would be interesting. Let people watch it as it's, a live stack of it. Once you start watching, you never want to stop. Hey, what's that? I saw one, guys. I swear that was one going right across the screen. But this camera is just not good enough. I don't think we're really going to see anything. I could have sworn we just saw something go that way. Did you see that? I could have sworn that was one. Yep. Right in the center. Yep. 1246. We saw one. That was definitely a comet. Meteor. I keep saying meteor. I keep saying comet. Meteor. Yeah, there's too much noise. This isn't, this sky cam is not really meant. Let me just show you something here. I'm going to load my default settings. Here's my default settings with 7-second exposures. And now we can see the Milky Way clearly. Wouldn't it be more interesting to see a Wouldn't it be more interesting to see a meteor here, even if it was a 7-second exposure? That looks like a satellite right here. That looks like a satellite or a plane. I like this view because we can see the Milky Way. But if we see a meteor, um, it's going to be a still meteor. It won't be animated. That's the only problem. But I think our chances of seeing one are better with 7-second exposures. I like it too because we can see the Milky Way. Star trails. Do we want to watch the Detroit view for a little while? Maybe we get lucky. Oh, come on. God damn it. Did we just see something here, guys? I could have sworn I just saw something. Did you guys see something right here? I could have sworn I saw something there. Yeah, I saw it. I wasn't imagining that. Oh, you in Liverpool? Cool. My neighbor's fireworks. Oh, you did. You did go back to rewind. It was one. Oh, excellent, excellent. We saw one. Hooray! Ads. Good. You saw it too. Excellent. You see my house in the. I don't think you can see it. Wait. Oops. No, not that. You see my house right there, in the bottom right. That's my house. And those trees are not my trees. Those are all the way across the street. That's how big they are. And that's the moon. So yeah, once in a while our basement floods because of that big tree across the street. The roots get into the clay pipes. But now I pour root killer down the sewer pipe over here every 6 months to burn away the roots. I haven't had a flood in 2 years. Reloading. Anybody know any good jokes while we wait for a meteor? How many? How many Karens does it take to change a light bulb? I don't know. The bulb changes itself to avoid being shattered by the cosmic screeching. That's I'm not sure I get it. Did it freeze? Let me see. YouTube says excellent connection. We used to have a neighbor. Her name across the street. Her name was Karen. Uh, she was totally nuts. She would halt traffic in the middle of the street. Um, she thought my dad owned Standard Oil. Standard Oil. That our name is not Rockefeller. Sorry. Or she would walk across the street with an open umbrella but aimed at our house as if the umbrella was somehow protecting her from us. That was her protection. I shouldn't make fun of her. She actually turned out to be a schizophrenic, crazy Karen. She's gone. Her daughter is taking care of her now. Let me tell you, I know she has a condition, but it was a relief that she's gone. Thank God. To always tell her, bye Felicia. I never knew what that meant. I don't even know what that means. I'm going to have to look that up. I don't know what that means actually. It sounds familiar, but not really. Wait, bye. What does, let me see. Is a dismissive internet meme an informal phrase used to indicate that someone or something is unimportant or irrelevant? Oh, interesting. Bye, Felicia. Why did the tree fall on a programmer's house when getting removed? Getting hacked and all. That's pretty good. Not bad. Can you say bye Felicia to a man? Or is there another term for man? Hey, there's one. No. That's a plane landing in Detroit. Are my jawbreakers annoying that I'm eating jawbreakers now? You hear me sucking on them? That's what she said. Any meteor is just a bonus. Yeah. It's all good. Thanks, James. A bunch of Blackhawks fly over? They have a temporary base while they make renovations at the airport. Wow. Blackhawk. That name probably also came from an Indian, didn't it? Like Sitting Bull, Blackhawk. Who's the other one? Crazy Horse. I always love those Indian names. I bet it did. It actually did. Okay. Yep. I don't know who Black Hawk was or when he lived. Hey, Dustin. Good to see you here. I'm afraid we've only seen one meteor. I knew tonight was going to be a bust. The peak was last night. The scope? Are you talking about the mega 24-inch scope? Oh my gosh. Wow, nice. I am imaging right now, even with the moon 80%, Dustin. I can still see the Milky Way in Texas. But I'm trying to see meteors in Detroit. But I think the fun is already over. 24-inch. Oh my gosh, that's going to be exciting. I love the color cam. I love it. The Milky Way looks so much better. It's kind of drowned out because the moon is still about 80%, but I love it. Thank you for that. Yeah. Wait, the plane wave is already there? Your plane wave? Wow. Oh my gosh. It would be really exciting. I wish we could see how you put it all together. That is cool. Tonight is pretty much a dust, guys. We only saw one meteor. But I kind of expected it. Last night was the big night. Oh my gosh. If it works. Oh, that's going to be so exciting. We can be the first to run it? I can't believe it. You just made everybody's day over here. Oh my gosh. And wait till Stan and Hunter and Brody and everybody else finds out. They're probably all sleeping right now, but we'll have to tell them. That's going to be a big event. Yeah, I was actually thinking Bray was going to get all the first time. I still think it's really going to be Bray playing around with that thing. Oh, that would be an excellent idea. That would be a really good night. Just to slew to a bunch of different targets. I think that would be a lot of fun. It would be fun if we had yeah, access to the a sky cam that, like my view. If there was a sky cam that could watch the scope, and then we could watch on in Nina the images being captured. That would be really cool. Everybody wants that data. Running that scope on a moonless night would be spectacular. Right. Yeah. I know. I put all my data on OneDrive directly from my computer at Starfront, but I still share the data with I share the link. It's still a private folder. We've only seen one so far. We make shoes. We only saw one. We're kind of on the tail end of this meteor shower, and I had clouds last night, so yeah, I really hope we can get a view of that scope. Kind of, I think it would be cool to see that giant scope and watching it slew from target to target, and then just see what it's capturing. I'm still going after globular clusters when the moon is this bright. This one is M75. Oh, good. Excellent. That is such a monster 24-inch. I can't believe we're going to have access to it. I can't imagine it. It makes me kind of nervous. Don't crash the scope into the mountain. You just cost $100,000. The pier could only be 11 inches tall, and it would hit the roof. No kidding. It's that tall? I can't imagine that. Wow. Hey, Trumpington, how are you? Oh, the L600 is huge, and the scope is about 6 feet tall on its own. Wow. The scope is taller than I am. Oh my gosh. And then plus the mount. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Right. We got to tell all the others about this. It's the date is coming up. I can't believe that NASA is going to be using this. That blows my mind that they're interested in this. Yeah. But I like your idea that we should try a lot of different targets on that first night. Let's just drive it. I think that'll be fun. In fact, Caleb and Pete and Stan, we should all sort of make a list of things that this is what we want to try with this scope. Just to drive it around, go from target to target, and have a whole bunch. We could have a marathon, just go from target to target, and spend the night with it on a live stream, of course. We should be prepared. Yes. For the planetary sciences. Wow. Oh, okay. Wow. Nice. This is going to be exciting. And thanks, Dustin, for giving us some priority time with it. That is super cool of you, man. I know all my YouTube members are going to love it. Ooh. Oh, why does it keep going offline? I think that Skycam has had it. Excellent. I tell you, my channel has people who love astrophotography. That's for sure. Yeah, thanks, Dustin. That is super cool of you, and I think everybody's going to be excited to get our hands on this. I can't imagine it. Oh, it's 1:30 a.m. I think I'm going to be done, guys. My backyard camera just went offline again, so thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Thanks. It's good to see you again, Dustin. Thanks for always stopping by on my stream. Everyone likes to see you here. All right, everybody, get some sleep. I'm going to leave my Starfront rig running. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.